Okay, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the One Piece review episode for Undercover Weebs, where today we will be going over one of the most popular arcs in One Piece, that being Marineford, as well as post-Marineford. As usual,
I would say this is arguably one of the most popular arcs in all of Shonen.
yeah, Marineford is hyped up.
And because it's straight gas.
Yeah.
It definitely is an absolute sprint through the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is the arc where we actually begin to get some goddamn stakes in the story. Like things...
I know, dude, this really set the tone for the rest of the story.
People start dying. And when people die in One Piece, you gotta pay attention because, like, that doesn't happen.
They don't die too often.
They do not die. And sometimes...
Except for Wano.
Yeah. Well, we're not 100% sure what the outcome of those deaths will actually be yet.
That is true.
That is true.
I mean, some of them we can just, like, guess that they're dead. But others, I'm expecting at least one or two of them to still be alive. You know?
I don't know.
Because it's Oda. He can't kill that many people. It's Oda, dude.
That's true. But the deaths in
Oda's just setting the tone for the last war arc, you know?
True.
Yeah.
Could be.
True.
Oda seems to like to not kill anyone for really long periods of time, and then kill a lot of people
and
in
then
rapid
everyone
succession.
For real. Dude,
because,
for real.
I don't know of a death up until or a main character death, or not really like main storyline death up until Marineford, and then there's several, and then there's not any more up until Wano,
Right.
and then now there's a lot again.
Yeah. God damn, this is gonna be a heater. There's so much to talk about. Alrighty, let's dive in, boys. I'm pumped.
All right, so from where we left off from Impel Down, so they failed to get Ace back because they're booty cheeks.
Yeah.
And there's a bit too much ruckus going on at Impel Down. And they took Ace off to his execution. He's gonna be executed in 3 hours, I think, ish. That amount of time is left. He's on the execution stand, and we got a full lineup of a bunch of. We got 5 of the 7 warlords because obviously Blackbeard was at Impel Down, so he's not there. And then what other warlord are we missing?
Jinbei's with Luffy.
Yeah, we're missing Jinbei, who's with Luffy, who's not.
And
really...
arguably, Boa's on his side too.
Yeah,
yes.
But Boa is at she's at Marineford before
she's
the rest
there.
Of them.
But
yeah, they don't know she's has the hots for Luffy.
A turncoat.
Dude, I love Boa in this arc actually.
Yeah, you're Boa simp. I don't get that. I feel like she's such a small character, but
no, because she's
small
simps
character,
for Luffy.
big tits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big tits, big forehead, simps for Luffy.
She has the things that matter, I guess.
The big forehead.
Man, it always comes back to the big forehead, man. I'm telling you.
It always does.
Always.
And for some reason in the anime, they seem to feel the need to blow up people with they need to make their foreheads even larger than in the manga. They're already big.
It's not that big.
No.
It really isn't.
Robin in the anime, especially post time skip, massive forehead.
Nami too.
Nami, massive forehead. One that really sticks out is Viola in Dressrosa.
Oh my goodness, bro! She looks so different from the manga.
You could literally
Viola might be the baddest girl in all of One Piece.
You could literally land several airplanes on that forehead.
Yeah, you're not.
We digress.
But back to where we actually are in the story. Not talk less about the foreheads, I guess.
All right.
So we have the
Noah got us off topic
yeah.
once again.
Sorry. It's kind of my specialty.
We have the warlords, and we also got the admirals, who are I believe we've met every admiral except for Akainu at this point. So we know Kizaru, has the light fruit, light fruit, I think it's called. Aokiji, who has the chili fruit, and then I don't know if before this time we actually know what Akainu has.
No, we don't really know much about Akainu. I just know he's a very intimidating looking character. Like his character design is intimidating.
That it is.
It's like
I can't wait till we get an Akainu back.
He's
Sure.
like
insane.
old grumpy guy looking, but he's powerful. I mean, something happens later where he proves that he might be the strongest admiral, at least up until that point.
Sure.
But not Blackbeard. Jeez, he doesn't come in until a little bit later. Whitebeard and his squad are about to rampage on Marineford. He has 50 ships.
Don't we right at the start here get the ace drop? The who ace is?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it is Sengoku who announces that Ace's father is Goldie Roger.
The man himself.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I had that shit unspoiled. I knew, what happens to Ace later. I knew about that. That was spoiled to me, but I did not have who Ace's father was spoiled.
Yep.
So that blew my mind when I watched that for the first time.
I don't recall if I had that spoiled to me or not, but I felt like when I read, I don't think I knew that, but when I read it, for some reason I just wasn't that taken back.
I was big surprised because I thought Ace was blood brother.
Same, because they
Kind of they do look alike. So
I guess I always knew that they weren't blood brothers, but I just didn't know that his dad was. I just didn't know that his dad was Goldie Roger.
Bro, we just got to talk about how savage Ace's mom was for
Oh
holding him.
my goodness! Is that
2 years or some shit?
Yeah, that's a big
because the Marines
big accomplishment.
Because the Marines were looking for people that could have labored Goldie Roger's child. She made Ace stay in the womb for 20 months.
20 months.
How do you do that? Just keep pushing them back in, or what?
She's literally just a savage, stone cold killer. Damn.
Oda, I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor, but I'm gonna have to say that that's cap.
Oh, there's no way that would ever happen.
Maybe she had a devil fruit, bro.
Bro,
The gigantic uterus fruit.
She'd need the gum fruit to just have it expand. Cause damn.
Bro, but can we talk about dude, the Marines are assholes. They just took babies within a certain time period, murdered them.
Slaughtered them.
That is savagery.
People still back the Marines, the fuck?
That is
they still
savagery.
believe that's the true the heroes of the world. What?
And just because it's the son of of a great pirate.
God damn.
And that's where we learn that Ace took his mother's name, Porcus D. Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
Straight savage. I'm impressed by her acts there.
I am too.
That is impressive.
Dude, I actually like learning about Ace stuff. I hope we can get a little bit more of his stuff.
I'm feeling we might. The thing is, this would have been Wano would have been a perfect opportunity to put more Ace stuff because they established Ace was a thing in Wano.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel like if they put any Ace stuff in Wano's gonna go on for 300 chapters.
Yeah.
They cannot fit that in.
We can get into Ace's overratedness later in the arc here because
oh my, taking shots, damn.
Dude, Ace does not do it for me, man. He never has, never will, never did.
Yeah, Ace is just, for what happens later in the arc here, is one of the most overhyped parts in all of One Piece. Or just in every One Piece moment top 10 type of thing. But for me, I just felt like I didn't know Ace well enough to really care. But we'll get to that much later in this war. This war is just starting out.
Absolutely. Is this when Whitebeard shows up like a boss?
I believe this is when Whitebeard, yes, does show up. And I believe Aokiji freezes them all in place pretty quickly.
Mhm.
And then, you know, they have to get off the ship and run on the ice, which, yeah, I don't know how much different. I guess I'd say running on the ice is probably faster than the ship, anyways.
Right. I just think like when the Moby Dick like came up out of the water, everyone was just like, "Holy shit, here they are," and they just froze that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Now that I think about it, he really should not have frozen that because they just could have had a Kainu rain fucking magma balls onto their ship, and they would have been.
Yeah, they would have been toast.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You got a bunch of devil fruit users, bro. They can't
jump
swim.
in the water. Like, damn.
You know what I was kind of thinking in this part was, like, I was rereading over it a little bit today, and he really doesn't have much for hockey established and doesn't use it at all in a fight that really should have used it a lot. You know what I'm saying?
No. Yeah.
Like all these massive figures like Whitebeard and Akainu and all of the admirals and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Should have been using at least some form of hockey, but really you don't. At least you
How
don't.
do you know
really
they weren't just popping
notice.
observation?
I mean, I think he
Yeah,
would
I
have
know
made
what
it
you
a
mean.
little more relevant.
Yeah.
True, but also we would have been so confused. Like, you know.
I mean, I would have just kind of passed it off as another like Shanks moment from chapter 1. Like,
Yeah.
something's happening. I don't know what it is, but these people are the most powerful on this. That's a good point, AK.
Right, and like we've also just like so briefly heard of hockey, like we don't really know shit about it yet.
Yeah, I mean, it was like the mantra thing, which I still feel like Oda was intending to use, but then he just decided to change the name, even though it just kind of fits with the fact that Skypiea is like a different section of the world, or like cut off, so they call it something different.
When's the first time we hear of hockey? Is it when Shanks walks on Whitebeard's ship and starts cracking the boards? Just by being there? Is that the first time we hear its actual name?
I do not know, actually.
Believe so.
That
Because
just
doesn't Whitebeard say something about like, oh, you're using that Conquerors hockey or Color the Supreme King hockey loosely or something?
Right, because like Marco is like on the ship and he goes, "All right, whoever's weak could go down like under the ship.
Yep.
Like won't be able to stand in front of this man. His hockey's too strong." And then everyone just passes out the moment he steps on the ship. I think that's the first time we heard it.
Yeah, I believe
But
that's probably.
I digress.
Right. There's
I
been
fucking love Whitebeard.
yeah.
Bro,
Whitebeard,
man's is goated. Top
this,
3.
This is
1.
kind of where we get Whitebeard's introduction to the fact that he is like the most powerful man in the world with his devil fruit.
If you think about it, it basically takes all the warlords, 3 admirals, the whole fucking marine force to stop one Yonko. Like, fuck. The absolute demon.
And he's like half dead from disease anyways.
Yeah. This isn't Whitebeard Prime.
No. Yeah, bro. I was literally like, first time I watched this, I was simping for Whitebeard so much. I was like, this man's holy shit.
He was going off, and his devil fruit is like capable of destroying the entire world.
Yeah, homie could have been like
fruit, bro.
Homie must have been an absolute dog on the sea Prime, bro. Like, think of this: you pull up to like a ship, and just a tsunami comes and swallows your whole fucking crew.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Like, what the hell are you supposed to do against that? Like,
no wonder why Rox's crew was stacked, bro.
Yeah, for real. Jeez.
I've been kind of thinking. I mean, people that are listening to this might not know who Rox is, but I've been kind of thinking that Rox might have had this fruit before Whitebeard. If Rox is dead, that's all I'm saying. been thinking up
Ooh,
the
I
theory.
like
That's
that
it.
theory.
I fuck with it.
Okay.
I've been thinking
I
up
don't
that
hate
theory,
it. Yeah.
and I'm thinking that he had this fruit before Whitebeard did. If Rox is dead, as well as Noah's aware of my Rox theory about. I'm gonna announce this now, so I haven't seen anyone else come up with this theory about Rox. I think he's from Laughtail. I'm putting my name on that theory. If that happens, I'm taking credit for it.
You gotta trademark your theories. Then we can yell at people if they steal them.
Yep. So on today, which is the 10th of June of 2021, I trademark that theory. That's my theory.
There we go.
He is from Laughtail, but we're getting way off topic again on Rox.
There we are. But okay, I don't know where this happens, but the scene. I think this is like the first scene with Whitebeard. That giant comes and like swings his gigantic spear at him, and Whitebeard just breaks the spear and then grabs his head and smashes it on the Moby Dick.
Oh
and
yeah.
throws his body. That shit is so savage. God,
Whitebeard
was
is just
amazing.
OP.
He's so OP.
And not too long after they get there, we see Marco's sick devil fruit.
God, Marco's devil fruit's so awesome.
You gotta have one of the coolest. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean,
That's
do we
like top 3 I would have.
the mythical zone of the Phoenix fruit? Just like things pass through him, even though he's a zone, and yeah, his zone is OP. He has like healing powers, although I don't think that's established until later. It might be.
I don't know if it is established, but like, yeah, his is pretty cool. He's just like an invincible. He's just literally invincible as shit.
Yeah. In this fight, there are like 4 sides to this fight too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. There's so much chaos happening.
Dude, shit just hits the fucking fan. And like when I watch this, I always have to keep in mind that like these fights are like happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
Because like when you watch it and don't think that, you're kind of just like, this is like the weirdest war ever. But like you just gotta think like this is all happening at once.
mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
there's like even the warlords are supposed to be on the sides of the Marines, but none of them really are, except for Kuma, who like is kind of, but at this point he's not
Is
anymore.
that yeah? Is that really
Don't
cool?
Flamingo balls out for them.
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of wants to have fun.
Yeah, true. He's just a psycho. Man, I tell you what, I was so drawn to Doflamingo in this war.
Bro,
I
homie
really-
is a dog.
He was so sick. He was so cool. Oh
Bro.
man.
I'll talk about him when the scene pulls up.
Yeah, yeah. But shit. So
Uh,
my thing is, if they didn't have Aokiji, they all would have lost. Whitebeard just would have tsunami'd their asses and bye bye.
Yeah.
I mean, couldn't have Whitebeard literally just sunk Marine Ford? Like, he could have literally eliminated all of Marine Ford with his devil fruit.
I guess we don't know how strong he is with it still.
Yeah, well, I've heard that.
Well,
that
we did
devil
see that
fruit-
one where he created all those tsunamis when, like, right after he fucked with that giant. Like, he grabbed the air or whatever, and he just
Yeah, like-
tilted the entire sea.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I've heard that the devil fruit is like world-breaking ability as well. Like, if it wasn't in the hands of Whitebeard, has like a level head, then the world would have been in very big trouble.
Oh yeah. Dude, he could literally wipe whole islands off the map in like the snap of his finger. Bye bye. There it goes.
Yeah, that's.
He could also, like, raise up new islands too.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Insanity.
Dude, one of my favorite parts of this shit, we get to see Mihawk do something.
Mihawk goes a little off this arc.
Yeah, he goes after Whitebeard right up the jump. He's like, I'm just gonna finish this right here.
Yeah, but that doesn't work very well.
Nah, Jozu, baby.
Jozu stops him. We get Little Oars Jr., bro. Little Oars Jr. coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Running up the
Little
gut
Oars
like
Jr..
a fullback, dude. Just opening the way.
Man, I liked Little Oars a lot.
Where
Yeah.
did he where does he come Oars on Thriller Bark? I was not expecting. This is like his great grandson or something like that. His grandson or great grandson,
Yeah.
Little Oars
So.
Jr., who is actually significantly smaller than Oars,
Hmm.
but he just runs up the gut until.
Dude, not a bad plan, to be honest.
I mean, the thing is, that wasn't really a plan. He just Whitebeard actually tried to stop him,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Oh
no.
yeah, because he's like, I'm going after Brother Ace.
Yeah, and
That's
then he's
right.
like, "No, I'm going." And then Whitebeard is like, "Okay, let's take this opportunity. Everyone follow this man."
Hmm.
Runs right up the gut, and then I believe he's taken out by Doflamingo.
Yeah. Yeah. Dofi cuts his leg off and like slices him up, and then I actually think Moria finishes him off though.
Yeah, Mario uses his shadow. I don't know. Is this shadow food? He uses it in kind of a weird way and like skewers him.
Yeah, dude, that whole thing though with Oars and like how Ace made him a hat was actually kind of emotional.
Yeah, it was. That was a good part of a,
It was like two. It was like 2 pages in the manga.
a really random part, but it was pretty good. It hit the heartstrings a little bit.
Yeah, just to and here we go. This is the start of the deaths.
Yeah, it shows that Ace actually mattered to people as well.
Right.
And this
Yeah.
is where we start getting Ace is like the only thing he's looking for in life is if he deserves to live or not.
Yeah.
And
Speed.
that's kind of the whole thing of this arc.
Right. I actually really liked that dynamic of Ace, I guess, but I just want to talk a little bit about how like I was in the manga when Doflamingo cut off Orz's leg. Was Dofi like upside down, like just like falling through the air, and then you just see little Orz Jr.'s leg go flying? That's how it was done in the anime, and I loved it.
I don't recall it, but
Yeah, I don't.
Cause I was cause like we still don't know what his fruit is, so I was so confused. I was like, how is this man just dicing up people? I don't understand.
yeah, I mean his fruit is still kind of a question with the whole awakening thing and how that works, but
It is what it is.
it is what it is. It's One Piece. Sometimes things aren't as deep as they need to be.
True. That's the beauty of it.
That is the beauty. So, unfortunately, Little Oars Jr. did not make it much farther than that. And here's where Kobe is like, I can't do this. I'm going to run away. And then Helmeppo stops him and says that Akainu is like literally killing people that aren't staying to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like kind of doesn't fuck around, baby.
So it's either you like stay here and try to run around like a chicken with your head cut off and try to survive, or you get beaten by a Kainu. Which one is better?
Not beaten, you'll be dead by
Yeah,
it.
dead by a Kainu, I guess. Because the Marines don't need any cowards.
Is this when we get the Doflamingo quote? Was that Dofi who said this quote?
Yeah. The Daffy quote, dude. Hits
I-
hard.
Dude, I forgot this was dope.
Yeah.
This quote is fucking sick.
Yeah, this was the quote that set Doflamingo up for the villain. I was like, this man's already goated.
Yeah. God
Yeah.
damn, I have more respect for him.
Dofi be beastin'. And
He does be beastin'.
Whoever wins the war becomes justice.
God.
He's not wrong.
he is
He
not
isn't
wrong.
wrong. He's not wrong at all.
Whoever wins writes the history. That decides who is wrong or right in the situation. It's just what it is.
That's
It's the way of the
true.
world.
God damn. Dofi, what a legend.
So I believe finally we get the reintroduction of the Impel Down squad.
Yeah.
They they get stuck, but then Ivankov tries to use like a hell wink or something. It might be a death wink, hell wink, either ways. Then they like shoot out and they're falling, and Luffy's fine because he's rubber, but everyone else is like, no, we can't fall.
Everyone else is freaking out. They're like, we're gonna die. Clown.
Also, the introduction to, or the continuation of Buggy's like absolute tomfoolery.
Yeah.
Like his rise to stardom begins. What is Buggy doing?
Dude, Buggy is just so. I love Buggy so much, actually. Like everything about him.
He has like his own, like he gathered a crew from Impel Down. Like he doesn't really even want this crew. They're just kind of following him.
Yeah.
And then they start filming him with a Den Den Mushi. And everyone around the world is like watching this. And they're
Mhm.
mad that they can't see the battle and that they just keep filming Buggy.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part, dude.
Dude, but like when Buggy later, just Buggy's a legend.
Buggy
Buggy's
the
a
clown is literally a clown.
He literally is the best.
I don't know how he manages to just like he like accidentally just keeps going, and it's so weird. And even when he like he just doesn't make any sense, but it's Buggy.
He's a meme character, bro.
You gotta love him. He's like the second antagonist.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be the last antagonist. Screw Blackbeard. Buggy's the one that's
Bro,
gonna.
it's been Buggy all along.
Dude, I'm telling you, Luffy's gonna give the One Piece to Buggy.
Plot twist.
Bro, honestly,
Buggy.
Luffy just wants to find. He doesn't care about keeping it, bro.
Yeah, true. Right.
Plot twist. Buggy is actually rocks.
Plot twist, Buggy was the One Piece the whole time.
Buggy
Yes.
is the One Piece.
Buggy is Joy
That's
Boy.
That's why
Buggy
they
is
laughed
Joy
so
Boy.
hard, bro.
I kind of
Buggy-
thought of a weird theory of myself about Joy. I've been thinking weird theories all week. You know how Marco has the Phoenix fruit,
Mhm.
and like the whole Phoenix thing is that like every time a Phoenix dies, like another one rises in ashes. What if every time Marco died, he just like is reborn, and that he's lived since the Void Century because of his Devil Fruit, and he can never like actually die.
Can't die because he ate the wrong devil fruit.
That'd be
I don't
pretty
know.
crazy. That's like super unlikely, but
Bro, I've been starting to think that like Joy Boy is not like the reincarnation is not going to be Luffy.
I think it's
They're thinking it might be
Momo.
someone else.
I'm
I think it
it's
might be Momo too. The more I've been thinking about it.
With the way Momo's like voice of all things and stuff is going, I'm thinking it's Momo.
We gotta come back to a Marineford real quick.
Sidetracked.
Noah, stop talking.
Sorry, I'm done with it. Okay.
It's so easy to get sidetracked when you just start talking about a character and then you just
Yeah, bro. I want to talk about one.
All right, they're falling. What's happening? They get there. Luffy yells at people. Is that where we're at?
yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it goes. Luffy just continues to keep on keeping on, trying to get Ace. Runs towards Ace. There's a bunch of miscellaneous battles going
No,
on.
we got to talk about the Luffy Whitebeard situation. Loved that. I loved
Yeah.
that.
Whitebeard knowing who Luffy is just because he's like, I'm here to save my brother.
Yeah. Hey, he's like, screw you. I'm gonna save Ace. I don't know. No, he goes, what does he say? He's like, we're rivals because you want to find the One Piece. and I'm
Oh
the one
yeah,
that's gonna
and then
find the
like
One Piece."
Whitebeard just kind of smirks at him like, all right, you little shit.
He's like, you brat.
I believe Whitebeard then like tells all of his pirates to protect Luffy as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Luffy just starts charging and going ballistic, and then Whitebeard's like, all right, back him up.
It's an opening. Let's go.
Whitebeard taking advantage of all of the opportunities he gets. And the warlords as well as the Marines are surprised to see that Crocodile is fighting with Luffy, or like not with Luffy, but like with
dude.
on his side.
Right, because Crocodile's going after Whitebeard's head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And then Luffy kicks his leg.
Yeah, that's right before Luffy or that
Yeah.
Luffy Whitebeard moment.
That's
Because it was it was
Yeah.
right after that Whitebeard's like, oh shit, this kid's not bad.
Right. Okay. I forgot that. I remember now.
I forgot that too. Yeah.
Yeah, because Whitebeard's like, kid,
Bro.
where'd you get that hat? And he said he got it from Shanks. It's coming back to me, boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The whole power scaling with Crocodile is still a question mark for me. Such a
Yeah,
question mark.
He's a savage in Marineford.
Yeah, like he
Yeah,
holds his own
I
solid in
I think it was
Marineford.
just a straight case of yo in Alabasta. Because like
Yeah,
this man truly thought no one could defeat him.
right.
But like now he's just like he even fights against like Doflamingo and holds
Yeah,
his own.
That's what I was gonna bring up later. Like Crocodile's like Loki, like a MVP of this arc for me because of that fucking like square up scene.
yeah.
Or it was Mihawk. It was that shit. Mihawk comes flying at Luffy, and Croc pulls in. I'll get more to that later. So,
Yeah, no, Crocodile had a bunch of good moments in this arc, actually.
Yeah, I forgot to mention. I believe before this, like when we're getting a little bit of Ace's backstory, that Jinbei fights against Ace, and it's like a stalemate,
Mm-hmm.
and that just shows how strong Jinbei was, because
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
up to this
Jinbei's
point,
strong.
we really don't know how strong he actually is until we hear that he fought against Ace for like 5 days, and it's just a stalemate.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I often forget, though, that, like, Jinbei is as strong as he is, because he just doesn't have too many moments to shine.
He really is like, I guess he just got. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that because that's spoiler. But he,
Yeah.
with the crew, he has not. Yeah, he really hasn't had much of an opportunity to shine.
I mean, like, he's had some cool moments, but nothing like, yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. So, I was also thinking, just kind of throwing this out there, that if Moria, we talked about this in Thriller Bark, kind of a little sidetrack. I'm sorry, we're getting so sidetracked today. If Moria took the shadow out of someone and put it back into that same body, how does that work? Because like they would technically have their shadow, but then they would have to follow Moria like all the other people do, wouldn't they?
Well, because
I
you just keep
once it
turning
gets
back into
put back,
yourself.
yeah, they get their will back. I think the main thing that turns them into like the zombie thing is that I think Oda described it like the mind has the will or whatever,
Yeah.
and so just taking out the shadow, they're like easily manipulatable.
Mhm.
Weird.
Yeah. Because, like, once you get your shadow back, you're just yourself.
So, what other fights are going on at this moment? We get.
This is where we get the Kuma and Ivankov little
Yep.
thing.
I was just gonna say that
Oh,
Kuma
yeah.
versus Ivankov, and Ivankov is like, if you keep like doing this, there's gonna be some problems, Kuma.
Yep.
Like, what are you doing here, dog? And then
Mhm.
here's where Dofi pops in. And he's like, that is not Kuma anymore. Kuma
Right.
is no longer with us.
Yeah,
Kuma's already dead.
Man, poor Kuma. Kuma just gets the shaft always.
Kuma to me is like the most intriguing character in all of One Piece to me.
He's up there.
yeah. We still don't know like a thing about him.
I want
No,
to
not a
know
thing.
so much about him, but we don't know like anything. And then they like tease it and they don't give it to us, and it upsets
Right.
me. I just want to know more about Kuma. But yeah, he finally had his last surgery that basically took away everything that
Right.
makes Kuma Kuma.
And this is like when we get yeah, like Ivankov says like he knows Kuma and shit, and he's a part of the. Do we get these like? Do they say he's a part of the revolutionary here?
I do not think that he directly says he's part of the Revolutionary Army, but you kind of can like infer it.
Right.
And here is where Sengoku says that Luffy's dad is Dragon,
Oh yes, yes.
and a lot of people are surprised by that.
Yeah, that reveal just means nothing because we don't know anything about Draken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also there's like stuff in the wiki here at least that says that Smoker understands now why Dragon saved Luffy at Logtown,
Yep.
but it's not like confirmed that Dragon saved Luffy at Logtown. You know what I'm saying?
Like the whole wind thing you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that, I don't know, the wiki may be stretching that one a little bit, but you can't get mad at the wiki. Otherwise, if it didn't exist, no one would be
Well,
able to
didn't
remember
at the
everything.
very end, didn't as Luffy's running away, doesn't he have Smoker on his tail and Dragon steps in between them?
Oh yeah.
Because I want to say Luffy sees Dragon there and we get his full face.
Yeah, no, he does. Or Dragon just like grabs Smoker's shoulder, and then Smoker looks at him and is like, "What are you doing here?" or something.
Yeah.
I'm still a
And Luffy
smoker
has no
for Straw
idea.
Hat kind of guy. I want so many
Yeah,
people in
Luffy
Straw
has no
Hat.
idea.
I feel like Smoker is actually one of the candidates that could end up being a Straw Hat. But I think
That'd
we're
be a
gonna
hell
get
of an
like
addition.
I think we're gonna get like 3 at the end of Wano. So I don't think after that they're probably not gonna get any more.
I do like Smoker as a character a lot actually.
I do, and I think he's like a perfect fit for the Straw Hat crew as well.
I agree.
But I think after Wano we're no longer getting any more characters because I think we're getting like
I want to
3.
see more of Dragon too, man. Oh, I need a Dragon backstory.
I don't think we're gonna get any Dragon backstory if I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Probably like 25 when we get a Dragon backstory.
Maybe. This
Yeah, in like 25 more years.
he could literally go. Oda could go another 20 years if he wanted.
Honestly.
Easily. The way he could flesh out this world, bro, even more than it's already fleshed out. He could just keep going.
Yeah, he could.
So Moria is sending his zombies and such after Luffy, and Jinbei uses like a tidal wave thing and stops the zombies because it has salt in it, and salt's the weakness to the zombies.
Because Moria zombies are so fucking strong. God, I hate Moria.
Huh?
I hate him so much, dude. Oh.
He's a weird looking guy.
I think that's the main thing. Is if like I like the character design, I'm gonna like the character. I feel.
He's
I hate that design.
He's
I'm
so
a simp for
ugly,
character
bro.
designs. I feel that.
He is.
Bro, the second like
so
Law
ugly.
pulled up on the page, I nutted. Like,
Dude, every time I see Eustace Captain Kidd, I'm like, fuck.
another great design, Jaggy.
Jaggy.
I do like Kid's design. I feel like he's a beast, but we just don't get a lot of him, unfortunately.
I hope he full on gets squaring up with right now.
I think he will. I think he'll take her down to be 100%. To like, I think he's gonna beat her.
I'd love to see it.
I think
I'm
they're
here
both.
for it.
I think so too. I'm here for it as well.
It's definitely a possibility.
Dude, our Wano episode's gonna have to have like 5 parts.
It's so long, but like, let's be
So
real. By
long.
the time we finish this, Wano's still gonna be going.
Oh yeah.
So we
Very
could
true.
do like a weekly update.
So thoughts on the or this chapter, guys?
I could talk about every chapter for 50 minutes if you gave me if I looked at it for long enough.
Oh, for sure.
Techie-
Ed theories.
Tekken
Oh,
does,
yeah.
bro. He talks about
Fucking-
every chapter for 50 minutes.
I want to get Teching on the podcast so bad.
He just hit us with his knowledge bomb, and we'd never be the same.
I'd be like, Teching, when is Ivankov's birthday? He'd be like, oh, it's this. I'm like, what the fuck? How do you know that?
Yeah, it's Tekken. He's
Dedication to the craft.
vast knowledge of everything One Piece.
Boa Hancock, fucking perfume, femur, fucking everything up. Is that where we're at?
Yeah, we got like 8 fights all going on at the same time here, if
Yeah.
not more than that. There's so many just like one-off fights.
Yeah, bro, this is kind of a hard arc to like break down because there's so much going on at once.
Yeah, we just
Yeah, ever
kinda
since you
got-
mentioned that way back in Ennie's lobby, AK, about how like your one issue with One Piece is that you can't follow it because there's just so much going on sometimes.
Yeah, and he keeps switching back and forth and back and
It's
forth
just
every
the
chapter.
flips. Yep, it's difficult. It really is.
It is difficult, but it's just like the only way you can do it.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
When you like have a full-on war like this,
Yeah.
I don't know how else you're gonna do it without making everything seem like it's not happening at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there's a ton of fights going on right now. And then Luffy comes across Mihawk and he like dodges Mihawk's
This is
attacks. And just
this
kinda
is when he
runs by
pops
him.
like his first kind of like observation high.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, holy shit, it is.
He's going for a Gum Gatling gun.
And then he's like,
He just
"Pull."
stopped it. Or maybe it was a Gum Bazooka.
He's like, my arms are gonna get sliced off.
Yeah.
Luffy was actually thinking for once. What?
Yeah, what's going on? He didn't just charge in guns ablazing.
Hey, bro, he was thinking back in like that Enel fight. Gum no think. Come on, man.
Yeah, true.
No think.
That is true. The only one who could do that would be Luffy. Maybe Zoro. Maybe Zoro. But dude, I actually liked this because Luffy like does the limbo and like barely misses Mihawk's blade, and then Mihawk just cuts the mountain of ice behind him.
Yeah, and then he
And this
runs
is-
by. Who takes on Mihawk after that?
This is the Croc pull up.
Is it Croc against Mihawk? Yeah, like
Yeah.
Alabasta. I'm like, okay, this is like the weakest warlord out there by far. And then like Crocodile's coming back right now, taking on Mihawk, taking on Doflamingo. Like
Going
what?
after
And not backing down, like seeking these fights out.
Yeah.
Crocodile's a savage, bro.
Like what happened in Alabasta, bro?
I think Luffy just out main charactered him, to be honest.
That is the plot armor just carried through. That should have never happened. Holy cow.
But no. Definitely not. Not even close. Whatever. Oda still figured it out, you know?
Mm-hmm. So we get a little bit more of Buggy's tomfoolery. He tries shooting a muggy ball at Mihawk, but then it gets hit back at Buggy and kind of chokes. And a bit after this, Marco comes in and whoops, I hit my mic. Vista also, and they're holding Mihawk back.
Oh, yeah, Mista, dude. I forgot him. He's the rose petal guy, right?
I need to open this guy. No, he's the like swordman. Vista. Well, yeah, Vista the flower sword.
Yeah, Vista.
Yeah. He's the 5th Division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates.
Yeah, and then Mihawk's all about that because he's a swordsman too, so he's like, all right.
And we also kind of get a little bit of a name drop of Squard, who kind of comes into play
That
in a
bastard.
little bit. The backstabbing hoe, quite
God, he's the
literally.
worst.
Except for he front stabbed him, but we'll get to that in a minute. Then Sentamaru pulls up with all them pacifistas.
That's right. Okay.
Bro, that's got to be a terrifying sight for like Ivankov, especially from the
Yeah.
Revolutionary Army, just seeing however many there were of your friend that's now a robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be awful to witness. Just clones and clones of your fucking good friend.
I was kind of thinking though, is this like actually like clone of Kuma, or did they make Kuma to look like the pacifistas?
Dude, this is what I fucking want answered. I don't get why they use Kuma. I
Because
don't.
yeah, I feel like it'd make more sense if they made
The only
Kuma to look like the pacifistas instead of
If it
making
is
all the pacifistas
clones,
look like Kuma.
the only thing that I can think of is that they really wanted the pawpaw fruit cloned.
but they don't
didn't
have
get
the
yeah,
pawpaw
they didn't get the
fruit.
pawpaw fruit.
Oh, the other pacifistas don't. Yeah.
No, they
So
they have
I-
Kizaru's.
Kuma. That's what I
Look,
want to
bro,
fucking.
I mean, it could have just been a dick punch to the Revolutionary Army too.
Honestly, that's probably what it was. To be honest.
Just to
Well,
send a
and
message.
they kind of made him to get rid of the 7 warlords as
Yep.
well.
Yeah.
which doesn't come into play for a little while yet, but it's coming. Sentamaru is such a weird looking guy.
Yeah, I don't really
Just gonna
like
throw that out
Sentamaru.
there.
He has a high pitched voice. It's like I don't know.
Oh, I don't think I ever. I should have. No, I didn't watch that far, so I don't even know what he sounds like.
If I remember it, I just don't like him. I think he sucks.
Yeah.
He's Kizaru's. He's Kizaru's nephew, right?
Oh, is he
Pretty sure.
actually?
Yeah.
Yes, because that's why Kizaru is on Saburi.
Yep.
I did not know that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that was like a teching fact that you just dropped there. Something that only he knows.
I don't know. I just remember that in Sabaody.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, the pacifistas start like fucking shit up now.
Dude, speaking of that, speaking of Kizaru, isn't this when Kizaru messes up Luffy and kicks him back into Whitebeard?
Yeah, probably. I think this is pretty much the only part where we get Kizaru.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got the Mihawk versus Vista fight, and then we get Squard is
Fuck this pussy.
makes his way back
What
to
a bitch.
the Whitebeard pirates, and
God.
God
I've hated a lot of characters
damn
in one,
it,
but
God damn it,
Squard.
Squard! Come
Squad
on!
is the worst, bro.
Figure it out, Squard.
and then the way that
Marines-
Whitebeard fucking forgives him, dude.
I know.
Okay.
What a legend.
this man Squard was really told that Ace and everyone would would go free if he just killed Whitebeard. So he literally walks up to Whitebeard and stabs him in the chest. And
Right
he's
through the chest.
like, just, oh my goodness, Squard. That
And
is
Whitebeard-
not okay.
Dude, Whitebeard doesn't flinch, doesn't even blink. And then he just, like, forgives him and
Yeah.
pulls
Hugs
out the
him.
sword. Like,
Well,
What?
Whitebeard knew that Squard, like, absolutely despises Goldie Roger as well. And
mhm.
that Whitebeard kept the secret of Ace being Goldie Roger's son.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he
Yeah.
just hugs it out.
Dude, fuck you, Squad, and Whitebeard, you are a bloody legend. That's all I gotta say about that part. Awesome.
Whitebeard takes a knife to the gut, but, like, he really doesn't get any worse than he was before he took a knife to the gut. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Bro,
it's
homie.
really just like a let's handicap him some more.
Yeah. He's already handicapped with whatever disease he has. And then Squard just goes and does that to him.
Which is it stated what disease he has? Or is this
I don't-
another Roger situation where we don't know?
I don't think we know. I think it's
I
just
don't
kind
think
of
I think
getting
it could be
old.
the same.
Could be.
Possibility.
Definitely a possibility.
But yeah, I honestly have no idea. I don't think we know about it.
Yeah, I mean we have seen nothing except Roger spitting up blood and Whitebeard in a IV system. So like
Yeah.
Mhm. I think this is also where Buggy brings up the scheme to himself that he is gonna kill Whitebeard. Out of everyone here, Buggy is gonna be the one to kill Whitebeard. He's like,
Yeah.
someone's
what
got to
is-
do it, man.
What is he like? No, he's not.
Bro, the chop fruit is pretty powerful. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I mean, he's pretty much like invincible out there, but at this point, because they don't really use hockey.
Yeah, mans would not survive in the new world for a second.
No.
Are you kidding me,
Nope.
bro? Mans is OP. He has the
Yeah,
he
bro,
has
that
the power,
plot armor is pretty OP.
the
I'm not
power,
gonna lie.
the power of luck on his side, dude.
Yeah, dude, Buggy. Oh, Buggy.
Buggy D Clown, bro.
Buggy D Clown. Buggy is the One Piece, or he is Joy Boy. I don't know.
Who
You
knows?
think he could be Vegapunk? Maybe he's everything. Who knows?
Buggy is Emu, bro.
Dun, dun, dun. Have you guys seen the shit about how Emu is like a tontada and that the big straw hat
What?
is just a small straw hat?
That would
I
be
fuck with it.
hilarious.
I
I
fuck
would
with it.
actually love that.
That would be so
That would
funny.
be one of the greatest memes Oda has ever pulled off.
It would be the best meme
That'd be
ever.
so clown.
Oh god.
That is
Love it.
awesome. The battle just kind of continues here for ever, and yeah, we just keep getting a bunch of fights against one another.
Yeah, fucking. Doesn't Akainu make a stand here?
Well, Let me see. I know
this
Luffy comes
is-
up against all three admirals all at the
Yeah,
same time. When
I don't know if that's before. All right, it's just a little bit before this, but that's when Whitebeard does the grab the air and fucking.
yeah, it destroys
Yeah.
all the iceberg.
Yeah.
Well, when does Luffy get the hormones?
After he pulls up with them, I believe. Because he like squares up.
I thought he got like kicked back into Whitebeard and then like I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
I
not
don't know if
100%
I'm
sure.
imagining this or
I
what.
know he got hormones from her or from him or whatever
Yeah,
whatever the
and
hell it is.
Ivankov was like, "This is the last."
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Otherwise he's just gonna not. It's not gonna turn out well. And this is kind of still at the point where they're foreshadowing that Luffy is taking time off of his life by doing all this stuff, and now it's just kind of
Yes.
not anymore.
Uh-huh.
But
Did we talk about how Akainu or how Kizaru went after Whitebeard and then Marco just like dove into the light blast? That shit was lit.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
That shit was lit. And,
There's-
and then he kicks Kizaru all the way back to like, you know, the
yeah,
strong.
there's just like too many one-off moments like that in this
But
arc.
I just don't remember like in what order they happen either.
Mm-hmm. There's so well. I mean, even yeah. There's just so many one-off moments all going on at the same time. It's like chapter by chapter. Like Shane said, the one thing wrong with One Piece for me is that sometimes it just can be hard to remember what is going on all at the same time. Especially, I couldn't even imagine like if you're reading weekly.
Yeah, bro. This shit must have been the hypest shit though. Weekly.
Oh my god, I couldn't even imagine.
People are dying, and you're like, well, I guess nobody's really died yet, except for Orange Jr., who actually
How
didn't
dare
die
you forget
because
about
he
Origin?
because he gets up and assists Luffy.
Mm.
But then he dies. Yeah, but people start actually dying here, and that doesn't happen in One Piece. And that would have been pretty hype if you're reading it weekly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like we've been saying, I don't know where it lines up, but Luffy squaring up against the three admirals. One of
No.
the coldest panels, and I've seen
Yeah.
the clip now in the anime too. Cold there too.
No, dude, yeah, that panel is. If I have to get like a One Piece tattoo, I'm gonna get a panel of One Piece, and that is up top 5, bro.
Bro, just putting that shit right on your back.
Dude, just Luffy, just bro, so raw. It's actually such a sick panel. Fuck.
Yeah, immediately after that, we kind of get the... This is where
Wait.
we get the Crocodile Dofi.
Yes, and before we get into that, we got to talk about the whole internal struggle with Garp, because Garp bodied Marco when he tried to go up and save Ace.
Yeah, bro. Marco's like, I got an opening. Garp just no. No, you
Garp
don't.
just jumps up and punches the fuck out of Marco.
Garp
Comes out
is
of
like
nowhere.
low-key the most powerful person there right now.
Yeah,
And just
Argu-
doesn't really do anything because...
arguably, yeah.
He just doesn't do anything because he just like is in inner turmoil.
Dude, power scaling in One Piece is so interesting, but I think Garp is one of the strongest players, to be honest.
Bro, a
I think
prime
he's-
Garp, bro, prime Garp, prime Whitebeard, prime Roger. We're sailing the seas at the same time, bro.
Yeah, what
What
is
the fuck?
Just
What?
remember in Skypiea when Garp, instead of shooting cannonballs, that mother trucker is
Motherfucker
throwing them.
threw him. Yeah,
Dude, we have to remember
that's not
the
even
Garp
prime, bro.
moment that comes when, shit starts really
Mad
hitting.
lad.
All right. Yeah, but yeah, Crocodile stops Dofi because Crocodile apparently is just strong as fuck.
Yeah, all out of nowhere. Like he sucked before, but now been in Impel Down for a couple months. He's like, I'm good now. Let's
I'm
do
fighting
this.
everyone.
I am the most powerful person here after losing to someone with like a 10 million berry bounty.
I'm gonna just go after everyone now.
Hey man, water. It does it to him.
Water, man.
The next fight up on the
Which also, I
radar
don't know
here-
why like more people don't use that against Crocodile then, because we've just seen how exposed he is when he's exposed to water.
Right.
Yeah,
Where
no
all
kidding.
Daffy has to do right now is get a water bottle and spray it on him quick.
Yeah, you're not
For
wrong.
real. That's all she wrote.
The next fight, kind of up on the radar here, is Whitebeard versus Akainu.
Oh my god, one of the most hype fights in my opinion.
That
Dude.
is, I mean, that is a good fight.
Dude, literally just the banter these two have, like
Yeah.
like coughing up blood, and it kind of was like, not even you can escape like death, old man. And then like Whitebeard like skewers a magma ball and blows it out with his breath. And is like, you have a long way to go, magma pup. Like,
Yeah,
bro, what?
dude. Just straight savagery right now.
Dude, they are just like, all right, let's do this thing. We're going to war right now. Hey, let's do it, baby.
Taking shots at each other verbally and physically.
Yeah, but Akainu does hit him with that magma fist right to the chest. And
God.
at the same time, Whitebeard's old age, as they say, is taking effect on him and he falls.
Yep,
And
that's right.
this
Heart-
is now where Ivankov actually injects Luffy with another dosage of hormones.
Okay.
And then Luffy's again running towards the tower to save Ace, and who gets in the way other than Kobe? I mean,
Another beautifully satisfying punch as well.
yeah,
Yes.
Like,
Kobe
look at
just
that
trying to
manga, man.
like absolutely harmless out there, trying to stop Luffy, just a punch right to the face.
Fucking Kobe, you dumbass. Like, you know Luffy. Why would you even get in his way? Like, what?
Kobe now though could have probably taken Luffy back then.
Oh, easy. Easy.
Kobe just like out of nowhere,
Bro,
like I'm
Kobe
good.
post time skip is just a different breed.
He is a different breed.
Bro, we thinking we're gonna have like a little Luffy Kobe team up towards the very end of One Piece here? Could
Luffy
happen.
Kobe team up versus Blackbeard.
Yeah,
That is
bro.
definitely a possibility.
Definitely in the cards.
So yeah, he punches Kobe right in the.
That was a great punch.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was a satisfying punch for sure.
Especially, could you imagine if like Blackbeard kills Garp or something in front of both of them?
That's what I was just gonna say, Shade. That's what I was
Bro,
just gonna
both of
fucking
them
say.
would get so cracked.
Yeah. I was gonna say I could totally see Blackbeard killing Garp.
Oh, I
Because
can
you
see
know there's
it.
gonna be something with Rocks and Blackbeard, and like Blackbeard might take revenge for Rocks and just kill Garp. Fuck, that would be insane.
I could see that happening for sure. And Luffy, well, they're moving up the execution for Ace because they just why wait 3 hours when all this shit's going on.
Yeah, bro, just kill him now.
And Luffy gets the key from like Hancock or something, and they're about to execute Ace, and then Luffy uses his Conqueror's Haki, and
For the first time.
Let's
well,
go.
maybe for the first time,
All right, for the first time, that is very much.
very much
This is
noticeable.
The
Yes,
first time where everyone was like, "Holy shit, this
This
kid's
kid's got Cocky.
This kid's got it."
and he makes the executioners fall, and everyone's like, "Whoa!" And then we get Crocodile versus Mihawk, and Luffy's like running up, and Garp gets in the way. Well, Luffy, the scissors guy with Ivankov,
The
like cuts a
scissors
path up there.
guy.
The weird-haired
Let's go.
scissors guy like cuts
He
the
does
ground,
Zuma.
cuts the ground and makes a path up to Ace, and then Garp jumps on that path and like cracks the ground from being so overpowered,
Mhm.
and then Luffy just punches him, gets him out of the way because Garp can't bring himself to do anything, even
Yeah,
though
bro.
at this point Garp could literally obliterate Luffy.
Oh yeah, he would kill him in one punch.
Garp has.
Bro,
the
could you
hell
imagine being a
air
fucking
turmoil.
young kid Luffy getting trained by pretty much prime Garp? Not
Learning.
even trained, just getting beat up.
Yeah. No wonder Luffy's so sturdy. Shit.
Yeah, no
Like-
kidding.
God damn it.
Luffy has the key from Hancock too, and makes it there, and then Kizaru like shoots a light bolt at it, and breaks the
Yeah.
key in half. But no worries, guys,
But wait,
because who is disguised as one of the executioners? None other than Mr. 3.
Our fucking boy, Mr. 3.
of course he's there, bro.
He's always there when you need a key.
Bro,
He's always there.
that's got to
when
be
you
like
need
a low key power of the devil fruit as well. Just like if someone needs a key, you're gonna be there.
You're gonna be there for it, and he's always there whenever Luffy needs a key, he's there for it, and I love that. Just out of nowhere, like Oda could have easily just had Luffy use the key he had, but no, they're gonna break it last second, and have Mr. 3 there to open it for him.
It's genius writing, man. He will sprinkle comedy and a meme in the most dire of situations.
He
always.
will. It's amazing.
So good.
And then Luffy and Ace finally gets out, and
The bro team up. Let's go.
and here we're like, wow, they saved Ace.
Could you imagine if Luffy, like, it was post time skip Luffy coming in? We would have got like some Crimson Red Hawks with the Fire Fist, like those panels. Like, clean.
Dude, have you seen the One Piece movie, the newest one?
No, I still need to.
Oh, it's sick.
What
It's
is it?
sick.
What is it called again? It's
Stampede. Correct?
Stampede. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Stampede. It's actually so cool. Highly
Believe
recommend.
it.
I've seen clips and it looks fucking gas.
It is wild. It is insane. But yeah, we get the bro team up. I loved this. And if
Yeah.
I would not have known, if I would not have had this spoiled, I would have thought Ace was free. I thought,
Yeah,
they-
bro.
Yep. Except for
Because that
literally
feels like a very like an Oda thing to do. Like, no one's gonna die. We're gonna all make it out together.
except for every top 10 like deaths has this as like their number 2, even though
Yeah.
at the point when this actually happens, I do not care about him at all. Like,
I don't either.
he's just kind of there.
It's
Yeah,
because,
the literal only feeling I have for it is that it's my boy Luffy.
right,
he's
it's
just
the Luffy
torn up.
lying face is what got me.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's
it wasn't
Luffy
Ace's death
being
and
sad
stuff.
about it.
Yes. I couldn't agree more.
So, Mr. 3 also let Squared out of his handcuffs. Not that that matters.
Mhm.
Because
Fuck Squad.
while he's making keys, you might as well make another one, right?
Right.
So,
So, like, during the Whitebeard Akainu fight, Marineford's getting fucked up because, like, Whitebeard hit Akainu with, like, one of his, quake thingies to the chest, and didn't it, like, destroy the base?
yeah, I believe so. Everything at this point is just going up in
Yeah.
flames.
Quite literally.
Garp figures out that Whitebeard is like, and like he's bringing on a new age of piracy with the end of his own life here, and
God, I'm pumped for that moment.
Yeah, bro.
Oh!
Homie was like, Roger, let me try to one up you here.
We're almost there. I'm so pumped. Okay. Sorry. I got giddy.
yeah. So we get Akainu's like facing still off with Whitebeard,
Mm-hmm.
and then Luffy falls because he's done. He's at his limit.
Right.
And Akainu's like, this man, I'm gonna take him while he's down. Just
Fucking
like
Akainu is such
no
a
honor, no
Oh.
honor. I'm gonna take this man while he's down.
Oh, God damn.
And then Ace jumps in front, a fist right through the body, right through the gut. All this
God.
build up to save Ace just to die anyways.
God damn it, bro. Well, you know what? But you know why they got there is because Akainu called Whitebeard a coward while him and like Luffy were running away, and then Ace turned around
Yeah, Ace
and
turned
Luffy
around.
got in front of him, and then Luffy collapsed.
Called him a failure because he wasn't a pirate king.
Yeah,
And he never defeated Roger, and it's like, well, I mean,
man,
kicking your ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
this is the start of some shit that Luffy goes through. It makes me sad.
Yeah, he stands there with dead Ace in his arms as His
Dude, I will say though
VRAC
that
card disappears.
like tell everyone thank you for loving like a failure or like a someone with bad blood like me line gave me chills. I was like, okay, that's sad.
bro.
That's brutal.
That was tough. Yeah. And
But then we get the backstory after he's dead.
yeah,
Okay.
Oda. Maybe that should have
A
happened like
strange
100 chapters ago. You know,
God, I bet you if Oda could go back in time,
he would
would've
put that
changed
so much earlier. So,
Yeah.
Whitebeard is also mad after this obviously happening because you know he's kind of like giving up
His kid.
everything to get his kid out of this, even though it's not his kid, but it's his kid to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's still keep on keeping on. And then out of nowhere, the sixth warlord of the sea, bro, Blackbeard, come back
Bro,
from
Black-
Impel Down with all of his new cronies. He's got
God,
Bro, I forgot that he walked out of there with Shiryu with her. Bro.
Yeah, he got like 5 new people. He got Shiryu of the Rain, Katarina Devon, San Juan Wolf,
I
Obama
love-
Pizarro.
I also love how Blackbeard pretty much orchestrated all of this too.
no, dude. What? He's the biggest brain ever.
Like Cap's ace, so then Whitebeard would go and save him, and then just comes in when Whitebeard's weak.
Blackbeard's a smart man. Doesn't look like one, but he's thinking.
Right.
That's what happens when you don't sleep. You know, you got all that time to think about it.
Right.
Mhm.
So, because Whitebeard defeats Akainu right before they show up,
Yeah.
and then Blackbeard pulls up like, "You
So
motherfucker."
You
I
thought you won.
Yep, no, doesn't happen. Unfortunately. Because, well, Blackbeard kind of goes at it with, it's a pretty good battle for a little bit, and then he uses his dark fruit and kind of just, like, overpowers him, and, you know,
Then
kills him.
he gets shot like 1 trillion times by all of them.
Yep, and he took, like, it says right here, stabbed and slashed 267 times, shot 152 times, and hit by cannonballs 46 times. And took all of the damage to only the front of his body because he wasn't a coward.
No wounds on the back.
Dude, honestly, this is probably my favorite part of the whole arc is when he yells that the One Piece does exist. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? I was so amped up.
That was pretty hype. That was extremely hype. And then out of
He just
nowhere,
looks to the sky, sees Oden, and then sees Goldie Roger, and then just screams it. I'm like, God, this is lit.
Then out of nowhere, Blackbeard is like, "Oh, I have his devil fruit now."
Oh, by the way, I can do that.
By the way,
They
I
like
have
threw
2
like a
devil
cloak
fruits.
around the two, and then he just comes out with his devil fruit. Like, what is that?
It's pretty whack. I don't get it, but I also have kind of a theory that it just popped in my head. But this is like confirmed, not true. But Blackbeard's first devil fruit technically could be a smile fruit made by Vegapunk because it hasn't been confirmed that you can't have a smile fruit and a devil fruit. And
I mean,
that
it
would
could
make
have been
sense.
it could have been cracked that the smile fruit in general gives him more. Like he can eat more fruits.
Yeah.
Oh
You know what
shit! I haven't not even thought about that. What if? Damn. Okay. Actually, I haven't heard that theory, Shane.
That just popped into my head now when AK said that because I didn't even think about Vegapunk giving a smile fruit.
Dude. Yeah, like he ate a smile fruit that allows him to have more than one. Look at
And
that.
and maybe it's something. It may. I mean,
Well,
it might
Marco
not be
says
like-
that it's something with his abnormal body, though. So
True.
Yeah.
that kind of tosses out that theory.
I'm interested to learn more about this motherfucker, Blackbeard.
Yep. And
I am
now-
too, but I'm scared for what it means for the story when he pulls up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna pull up here pretty quick. Or next arc, I don't think he's gonna end up in Wano, but he'll pull up and
Oh, really?
arc.
I think he might. I think he very well could.
it's.
I've been seeing a
possible.
lot of people saying that he's gonna pull up to deal it to Kaido, and then he has the 3 strongest. It's like that's even if he can get the 3rd though too.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess we don't know. That's just what people are thinking. He doesn't really need another one. to
He
be
really
honest.
doesn't.
He does not at all.
If man could turn into a dragon too, oh god.
We get our mans fighting the Buddha now, though.
Oh, that's
Sengoku.
right. That's right.
And
Sengoku.
you find out why he's called the Buddha, because he turns into like a 15-foot tall golden Buddha statue and fights that way.
Oh, okay. Wait. Sorry. This is the moment I wanted to bring up when Akainu punched Ace, and Sengoku slams Garp's head into the ground and is like, "Garp, you can't do this."
Yeah,
And
bro.
he's like,
Garp is going to help.
dude. Oh, and then what's his name? Sengoku or Garp saes,
You better
hold me down, Sengoku, because I will kill Akainu. Like, I will fucking kill him if you do not, like, hold me down.
And he would. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he would have murdered him. It would have taken him a second because he was injured, too. Garp just would have fucking beat his face in.
And also, during this time, Jinbei scooped up Luffy and is on his way out, trying to get away. And then Akainu punches through
Oh, that's
through
right.
Jinbei and hits Luffy, and this is how he gets the X scar on his chest.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right.
But in the anime, he technically got part of the X scar from Zoro slashing him from like a filler arc. And
Wait,
then
actually?
yeah. Or he had like a small X scar, and then after this happened, it turned bigger.
Interesting. I honestly
But
didn't know
canon, this is where he gets his X scar.
that. Yep, I remember that.
And then Jinbei kind of can't do much after that either.
Right.
Bro,
And
who shows up? Who shows up but Shank, bro?
Oh, what an intro.
Man's with no devil fruit and a sword pulls up and was like, all right,
this is over.
war's done. If you
Well-
want to fight, you're fighting me.
This is a great part with Kobe too, because like Kobe screams and says, "Everyone stop fighting because like you achieved your goal. There's no reason to keep like the pirates are trying to get away. You've killed Ace. You killed the person you want to." And then Akainu just looks at him. He's like, "Shut the hell up. We're just doing this."
Yeah.
And then Shanks shows up and he's like, "No, you're not."
Pops his
Well
shit.
done, young Marine. Oh,
And then
I see the Shanks appeal, to be honest. Like, he's a badass character.
I just love him because is it confirmed that he's got no devil fruit? At least we don't know.
Well, he swam to get Luffy.
Very
so.
true. So
Unless
at
he
least
got a
at
devil
that
fruit
point,
since then, yeah.
Also, Lucky Roo, however you say his name, a cold motherfucker. One of my favorites. True.
Yeah.
He's a fat guy
really
with those stripes, right?
Yeah.
He was the one in episode like 1 or whatever it is. Like
Mhm.
Shanks was like, you shouldn't point that. Guns aren't toys. And then fucking Lucky pulls the trigger in the man's head.
Just kills the
Straight
guy.
savagery.
Bro, but then Ben Beckman, he pulls the gun on Kizaru, and Kizaru's like puts his hands up.
Okay.
Ooh, Ben Beckman.
I want to find out so much more about the red hair pirates.
Same.
Yeah. So
Because
Shanks
Kizaru was scared there.
solved his little scuffle with the Kaido like in a day, and then
Yeah, for real.
yells at Buggy to get Luffy onto Law's ship, which just like pops up out of nowhere because neither Jinbei or Luffy can obviously get anywhere. So Shanks bribes Buggy with a treasure map. He's like, "Okay, I'll do it."
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If I was Shanks here, I would not have tried to end the war. I would have went to fucking slaughter the rest of the Marines because they're so
Shanks
weak.
is a different kind of guy, though. We really don't know what his agenda is.
True. Shanks, I think he's pretty genuine, bro. I don't believe the evil Shanks theory.
Have you guys seen the theory that I feel like we might have talked about it, but Shanks is Rox's kid?
Oh, I have not. heard
I've
that
seen a
theory.
lot of theories about that, and then I've seen theories about how people think Shanks is like similar to Doflamingo, where he's actually a celestial dragon, but then he just like lives on the blue sea.
I've seen shit about how people think Shanks is from Laugh Tale as well.
I mean, Shanks could be.
There's
I mean,
a lot
my
of
thing
question
is,
marks around Shanks.
so like when Roger and Garp teamed up to take down Kaido, or not Kaido, rocks, right?
Mm.
The theory is that he would have had the kid at that point. They like see him and then like kind of take him in because he goes on like Roger's ship.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's
I can get
possible.
behind
I don't
that.
know. I really fuck with it just because I want it to happen, but I don't know if it will. That's
You never
I
know
don't
with
get
Oda.
crazy.
That actually kind of makes sense because that could tie into a
Rocks
lot
exchange.
about like how he
Shanks
would know
back.
Im Sama, and he would like go and meet with like the world leaders and shit. All right, I can get behind that. It's a good theory.
That is not a bad theory. So now, at the end of Marineford, Blackbeard has 2 devil fruits. Shanks has broken up the fight, and Buggy has got both Jinbei and Luffy onto Law's ship, and they're getting away. And then Shanks is just like, if anybody still wants to fight, I'll take you on 1v1 me, bro.
This says a lot though about how strong Blackbeard is because literally Blackbeard is the only person Shanks wants to annihilate, and he's not gonna test him here.
No.
Like
Yeah.
fuck.
And that is the end of the Marineford War. What do we think of that arc, boys? It's one of the most iconic arcs.
I'm giving it a 9.5 off the rip.
9.5,
Like,
that's high.
I love this arc though, bro. Like every
It's a
single
great
panel,
arc.
bro. I was like,
Whatever I gave Ennie's Lobby, I'm giving this a 0.1 below it. So I think I gave Ennie's Lobby like a 9.5. So I'm gonna give this like a 9.4.
I think I want to give this like, God, it's just like the first arc that you're like, wow, things actually, like, people are dying. And
It changed the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Like it really
Mhm.
brought One Piece to new heights.
Whitebeard off the board, putting Blackbeard in his spot.
I probably put it at a 9.2. Yeah, 9.2. That's what I'm going with.
It's just so good.
And that is the end of Marineford. Why don't we just do? I mean, I've labeled the episode post-war arc as well, so we're doing post-war. But we
do
can
that.
zoom through post-war pretty quick, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't really even know what'll happen with that wiki.
I mean, basically the extent of the post-war arc is they get Luffy, or Law takes Luffy to Hancock's, or to the Amazon Lily,
Mm-hmm.
and then Jinbei's like, oh my gosh, I'm so worried for when Luffy wakes up. And then also we forgot to mention,
We get the I have my Nakama panel.
yeah, and I
Oh
forgot,
yeah, I have my friends or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention the Sabo name drop by Ace in Marineford. First time we hear Sabo. And then we get a whole goddamn flashback with Sabo.
Yeah.
And, like, I still feel like Sabo is just, like, he was not planned. There's no way he was planned.
I don't think
So,
he was planned. That's why a lot of people Sabo.
I need to send you guys a manga panel later, but there's a panel with when Dragon pulls up in Town. There's a dude with a fucking top hat next to him, or in there too.
No
Is there
shit.
actually?
Yes, I'll find it and I'll send it to you boys.
I just felt like Sabo was so...
I lost my shit when I saw that.
I feel like he just stuffed Sabo in there to, like, fill the fact that, oh, I got rid of his brotherly character. I gotta get another one.
I gotta give him another one. Yep.
And
I don't like Sabo. I know that like a lot of people actually despise him. Like they're their least favorite character is Sabo. But
well, it's just like, if you're gonna add him and do this whole flashback,
I'm sorry.
if you're gonna add him and do this whole flashback, put it in like chapter like 300.
Yeah.
Like, give Ace his backstory before he's dead.
Yeah, like when Ace first meets, or when you like first meet him.
Yeah,
I can't
that would have
remember
been
when
perfect.
Is that
place.
right after like Skypiea?
That's in Alabasta.
Oh yeah.
When we first meet Ace, it would have been a perfect spot to like see this whole
Yes.
flashback, and then you would have been like, oh my god, Luffy's only, or like one of Luffy's like brothers with finger
Yeah.
quotations died before
think-
this.
I think the main thing is that he just. Oh, you're saying like because that's right, because they thought Sabo was dead.
Yeah.
No, I agree, AK. I think Alabasta would have been a great time for it.
Yeah.
So that could have been at like chapter like 150, or like I don't remember exactly when Alabasta is, but that's in the hundreds.
It's like I didn't care about Ace when he died.
No, neither did I. And I feel like if you would have put this flashback way earlier, it would have been so much better.
Yeah.
But I suppose we can explain the flashback a little bit. So, it's basically Ace and Luffy growing up with Dadan, and then they meet this Sabo kid who's like living at that like waste pile, who ran away from his noble family.
Yeah.
And then it comes down to his noble family basically no longer allows him to go out and be brothers with Ace and Luffy anymore.
Right.
And then he's going to sail out to sea to become a pirate. And I mean, there's a few more things with like the trash pile burning with Sabo. And then,
I think it was the weakest backstory.
yeah,
Yeah, I
would
was gonna
agree with
say,
that.
even reading through this, I was like, this
I
is dry.
I read like it was like Noah's birthday or something, and I told him I was gonna get to the time skip, and I had like 100 chapters, and when I hit this part, I was just like so furious that this part was now, because I was like, bro,
Yeah,
this
it
does
can-
not
yeah,
need
bro.
to be
I just
here.
want to get to the time skip, bro.
I was like, this does not need to be here. Like, give me this so long ago.
Yeah, that was actually a clown as fuck. AK was so pissed off. He's like, "This is my least favorite part of One Piece."
I
This
was
is my-
so mad, dude. This was just, it wouldn't have been, I would have loved it if it would have been literally in chapter like 200 or 100. Like, come on, man.
Moral of the story: they get into some shenanigans. Shit goes down. Sabo gets blown up.
Yeah, Sabo gets shot by like a was it a marine ship or a pirate ship?
I think it was. I don't know. I think it might have been a marine. I don't know.
I want to say it's a marine
I think it was a marine ship.
because
I think it
Damn.
might be a fucking.
it might be pirates actually. Is it Blue Jam Pirates?
I'm looking. I cannot remember.
I think it was pirates actually.
It was a fucking celestial dragon, maybe.
Maybe that's what it was. Damn.
I
I
don't
cannot
know.
remember. Why can I not remember that? But then
Sabo gets shot.
Yeah, Sabo gets shot. He's presumed dead because he literally gets exploded here. And then you flash forward to when Ace leaves at the age of 17 to become a pirate and be on the Ace Pirates, or like make the Ace Pirate or the Spade Pirates. Sorry, not the Ace Pirates.
Yeah.
And then finally, in a couple years, you get Luffy leaving.
You gotta give him the top hat for that, bro. Being called Ace and then wanting to create the Spade Pirates, Ace of Spades. I respect it. I really do.
I respect it too. That would have been a cool pirate crew. Not gonna lie.
I respect a person who's got aesthetics and keeps to it.
Ace just didn't have that grit that Luffy has, though. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, he doesn't.
And that's why he died.
True.
Just start
What a big
flaming him
fucker.
for his death. Who the fuck dies like that? Come on now.
Come on, no.
And then we turn back to the present where Luffy's still crying, but then Garp goes to the Luffy's hometown, and Dadan is there, and she sees Garp, and she just like beats him with a stick.
Hmm.
Oh, dude, that shit
And
was
that
so sad.
this part was so sad
Yeah, it was.
because, I mean, Dadan is sad obviously because she raised Luffy and Ace, but she really didn't. She literally just kind of gave him a place to sleep. Now, if you really think about it, because they kind of lived by themselves. But then Garp would just like, you could see the pain. It's just like, yeah, That's
Yeah, bro. Mans was crushed.
Bro, Garp is just like so torn. Like, God, he's an interesting character, man.
he's a great character.
Yeah, he is.
So yeah, in the new world, the remnants of the white beard pirates, and the red haired pirates, like make a grave for Ace and Shanks, or Ace and Shanks, Jesus Christ, Ace and Whitebeard.
Ace and Whitebeard. Is this when we get the like Marco and Shanks like standing next to each other and
they're
talking?
standing next to each other, looking at the grave,
Brutal.
and yeah, then
Two bloody legends.
and here is like Law's in kind of such a weird spot here too, because it's like I'm not friends with anybody here, so why are you here? Like I was just like, why is Law here? Like what is he doing here? And then he
Little
just
do we
leaves.
know.
Then he leaves though,
Yeah.
and then yeah, he becomes major player in the story later on, but
What was he in the pool? Wasn't he like number 3 or he was like number 4 in the One Piece
Law?
best character poll?
I don't
Yeah.
like in the last one, like the 100 characters one. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I forgot we had Rayleigh. Is on the island and he's like seeing if Luffy's gonna go back to Sabaody, and then we get the whole thing with like we check around in all the places where everyone was sent to, like Zoro on the island with, well, actually Mihawk was there, but like then he went to fight. Now he's back.
Yep.
Can you imagine if he would have brought Zoro with?
That would have been something. That would have been
Bro,
even
they
more
get Ace out
chaos.
of there, no cap.
And then we see Chopper is like about to be cooked and eaten. And yeah, there's a bunch of things with Chopper. Nami's on Witheria.
Mm-hmm.
Frankie's in the Vegapunk laboratory. Brooke is composing music at a 45-degree angle.
Like he's got to, bro.
Fucking Brooke cracks me up.
And they're all like want to go back to Sabaody because I mean that's where they're supposed to meet.
Yep.
And yeah, there's a few more things that goes on with each of them, and then it gets down to Luffy goes, where's the bell at again? Is that at Marineford?
Yes.
Luffy goes back to Marineford like days after and rings the bell twice to signify that they're going to take a 2-year break and train.
Mm.
It was the 3D crossed out and it was 2Y.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I gotta be honest, if I was in a Straw Hat crew, I was not figuring that out, bro.
No.
Hell no.
I would have
Dumbass
been
would
like,
not have figured that out.
you can't
Hell
tell
no,
me
I would've
that
had
they're
no
all
idea.
you can't tell me that they all figure that out. Especially like Chopper, bro. There's no way in hell.
Yeah. Chopper's a dumbass. Dumbest doctor ever.
Bro, I was talking to my old roommate that was like reading through One Piece, and he said his favorite character is Chopper, and I went, no, it can't.
No, bro.
That just can't be your favorite character,
That's
man.
literally
He was right post Ennie's lobby, so I think it was
What?
just the hype from the big.
From
The
being
big
the
scene.
monster Chopper, but still,
Yeah.
dude, Chopper as a character, just I hate him.
He's definitely the weakest Straw Hat, like character wise.
Mm-hmm. I hate.
He's pulling up right
Chopper.
now in Wano. You
And
know?
I liked his like backstory too.
I
with
liked his
Dr.
backstory with
Fury.
hair look. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
But
think-
like
Chopper's
he hasn't
probably a
grown
top
since
three.
then. If anything, he's like digressed, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He's just become the meme character for Oda, I feel like.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, damn. We get that, and then we check back and with Ivankov with talking with Sanji. Beautiful.
Fucking Sanji.
Sanji-
should have got the strongest.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, we might see that in the upcoming chapter. Just saying.
Dude, all I'm saying is Zoro's not done.
Zoro's not done, but Oda's definitely about to scale Sanji up in this next chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about
We're
to take
finally
on
gonna
someone
get to
who has a
see Sanji fight.
1.3 billion berry bounty. He's gonna win probably.
Probably. I'm thinking he's gonna. I was hoping that he'd use Zoro as like a sword and just hit like an homage to Usopp's sword. Use Zoro as a sword.
Zoro becomes the sword now.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I will be very pumped if Zoro comes back and we get a Zoro, Luffy, the boys team up against Kaido. That would be fucking crazy. I would like that.
That would be,
I was seeing
that would
some
be
shit
hype.
about that, but I'll tell you that later, Noah.
All right.
So we have established that they're not gonna be going back out on the seas for 2 years.
You know what I
And-
forget every time, sorry, before we do this, is that Nico Robin is with frickin' the revolutionaries. I
Yeah,
always forget
because
that
she's
shit.
like a slave at first or
I
something.
completely forgot that.
Like, does she know Dragon? Like, you think
Yeah,
she does?
no, yeah, she does. I'm pretty sure. Because
Isn't that the whole
Dragon,
thing?
Dragon
Like,
asked about Robin instead of asking
he
about
wanted
Luffy
to meet
once.
her. He wanted to meet her, right? Like during this.
Yeah,
I thought, yeah, that's fucking. Why has she not said anything to Luffy about it?
I don't know. Robin never really says anything.
True. She's just sexy with
Yeah.
a big forehead.
Honestly, bro.
That big forehead really turns Noah on.
Every One Piece girl has a
Damn.
big forehead.
Yeah,
Every
you're not
single-
wrong. Sexiest One Piece girl out there is definitely Lin. Charlotte
Ow, ow!
Lin.
My girl.
Damn.
Another
When
big
she was
forehead.
younger though, damn. What happened?
She was a looker, you know.
Oh yeah. But Duval and the Rosy Life Riders are protecting the Thousand Sunny during this time.
Oh, I love this part so much.
And do we? I'm not gonna say that because I don't think we
No.
find that out until
Yep.
after.
Next. Yep.
Yep,
Sorry.
next podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then, they get all the newspaper with Luffy and his markings and his.
Can I
ringing
give
the
this
bell.
arc a 3.7?
No, yeah.
Wow.
This is the end of the arc. The supernovas are like moving on. You get a little bit with that.
Oh, this is don't we also see Moria get fucking capped here?
Oh yeah.
Dopey. Yeah, that's.
yeah,
I forgot about that.
that was a thing.
I forgot about that too. Dofi just fucking sliced his shit. No hesitation.
Yeah. Bro, the world government doesn't want you anymore. You're too weak. This
Yeah.
come from Sengoku? No, it came from higher up.
After that, we recheck back in with everyone we literally just checked in with.
Yeah.
Like, I was just so mad at this whole arc. I was irate over what was happening here because I did not I just wanted it, like, the time skip to, like, hit. I was fine with Luffy doing his whole, like, 2-year thing, but, like, the whole Ace, Sabo flashback did not belong here.
No.
Please.
No, the rest
Yeah.
of it was fine besides the
Yeah.
flashback. I like the rest.
Yeah,
The
that flashback
flashback was-
really does bring it down.
The flashback was the bulk of it, though, was the thing.
Yeah.
But damn.
Minus the flashback, I'll give it like a 6. With the flashback, I'll give it like a 4.8.
And I was gonna say, like, without flashback, I'll give it a 6 even too. But like with, like 2. Fuck that
Okay.
backstory.
No,
This
the backstory was so bad. It's just the weakest backstory by
yeah.
far.
I'm thinking, like, if he would have put the backstory at chapter, like, 100, 150 to 200 in that range, then I would have given that specific arc probably, like, a 7. But given the place that it was put and the whole thing as a whole, I got to give it, like, honestly, like, a 3.8.
Yeah.
Like, it just, I'm sorry. Like, it wasn't that bad, but it just didn't belong here.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, and then just like having it here makes Sabo seem like a gag, like just a throw-in character.
Yeah,
well,
he just seems
I guess
like...
not yet, but in the future.
I'm gonna have to find that panel and send that to the group chat. Cause that shit's wild.
Yeah, that's actually nuts. I did not know that.
Oh, we gotta mention Fat Usopp, too. You can't forget about Fat Usopp.
Fat
Cause
Usopp.
he ate all this shit. That's right.
I'm-
Usopp and the Heracles, bro.
Have you seen how people think Green Bull is Heracles?
No, I haven't.
Either.
Interesting. Usopp has honestly the biggest power up after the time skip. Just saying.
Yeah, bro. Homie becomes a god.
True.
That ass, though.
God.
Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I just looked at where it said 3D cross out 2Y. I did not put together that was 3 days. No, 2 years. I am an idiot.
Yep.
What? You didn't get that, bro? Come on.
I thought it was some
Yeah,
weird
bro.
ass
AK would have been
code.
left, bro. AK would have been left.
AK would have been
behind.
God.
I would have been sitting in I would have been chilling with Duval for a while.
Homie pulled up 3 days. Like, where the fuck is everyone?
No, literally, Zoro and Chopper would have been. Honestly, Zoro probably would have figured it out because he's not super stupid.
Zoro probably got told by Mihawk what it meant, bro.
Yeah, honestly.
What are you talking about, bro? Zoro definitely only spent a month training and spent the rest of the 2 years trying to get back to Sabaody.
Honestly.
There's
Is
a
Zoro
theory.
stronger than Mihawk right now?
I think so. There's a theory that
Wano?
Yeah.
with Enma, bro. I think he is.
I think
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
thing is going to be Shiryu is going to kill Mihawk, and then Zoro's going to fight Shiryu for the best swordsman thing.
I could see that. We get that's pretty much the end of Sabaody, or not Sabaody, Jesus. What arc are we on? Post-war arc.
Post-war.
Luffy slaps his hat on the rock. I don't know how that shit doesn't blow away in 2 years.
You're right. I was thinking that when I read that chapter.
I did not think of that. That's fucking hilarious.
Bro, homie comes back and it's just got snow on it. Like, that's not how hats work, bro.
Oh no, bro! We get a hockey overview here. We get the difference between
Yeah.
armament observation and
This is where we
Okay.
finally learn about hockey with a little bit with Rayleigh and Luffy and shit, but it was so
Luffy
weird
just-
that none of it was used in the last battle, even though, it should have
it was
been.
established. Yeah.
Oh well.
Oh, Luffy. Well, he becomes the king of the jungle after this time skip.
You're not wrong. Wow, this was the poorest execution of up to a time skip. That's all I'm saying. You should have left out. Ace's backstory or Ace and Sabo thing.
100%. 100%. Well, there we go. That is one of the most well-regarded arcs in all of Shonen.
Yeah,
The post-war arc.
Paramount War.
Post-war arc.
Post-war
Bro,
arc.
everyone
the
loved
best.
that post-war arc, bro.
Gosh,
That
I
post-war arc hit
despise the
different.
post-war arc.
I know, bro. I just wanted to get to time skip like you so bad, and then it just kept going. I was like, bro.
irate over it. I was not happy what was happening. I was just like, come on, my man Oda, you're really hitting it up until right now.
Yeah. Honestly, that backstory might be the weakest part in all of One Piece.
Usually when the pages go black, you're like, oh my god, I'm in for a treat.
Every other backstory is literally amazing.
They're
Every
the
single
best
fucking-
parts of every arc is
Yeah.
the
And
people's
so much of it
backstories.
was just placement, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of
Like,
it
yeah,
was just placement.
It was in Alabasta. I mean, Alabasta would have been so much longer, though, too, but would have been a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Or even if it was in between Impel Down and Marineford, so then we
Yeah.
get an idea of why
Why
Luffy
Luffy
is so
cares.
desperate to save his brother.
Yeah, that would have made so much more sense, Oda. Come on, buddy. Figure it out.
The rest of his backstories are in the perfect spot. Literally the perfect fucking spots.
Hey, man,
And they're so good.
tough to be 100% all the time.
That's true.
That's true. That is true.
I credit
Like-
that to Sabo being just not meant to be. Actually, he didn't plan Sabo. That's what I credit it to being.
Is there anyone that does backstories better? I don't think there is in all of anything ever.
No, I was thinking if Black Clover, if the guy did more chapters for the backstory instead of one chapter backstory,
Yeah,
He
does a
could
good
be on
job.
that level, but
Yeah.
like he does like really short backstories. It's just
Yeah,
like
but that's also the thing is Oda like commits fully.
Yeah.
Like homie will draw out like an entire volume for a backstory.
most other mangakas will do like a one chapter, just like a glimpse into it, just to like give you a reason to know why
What you
it's
need to know.
important.
Dude, the mangaka of Black Clover reminds me a lot. If you mixed Hunter x Hunter's mangaka and Oda and combined them, that's like his style. I feel like in Black Clover,
Black Clover's so good.
it's so solid. You guys should definitely read Black Clover along with One Piece because Black Clover is peaking right now.
Up
It
to
is-
293, man.
Yeah.
293.
It's amazing. At least up to 293. Just read chapter 293, and then just
Just skip ahead,
yeah. It's
Bro.
probably worth.
If you like strong female characters, check out Black Clover. It has a bunch.
Honestly. Also, if you like fine female characters, check out Black Clover.
For real, Black Clover has the finest women. I swear to God.
Bro,
All of them, every single one.
there's plenty of hot spring scenes.
My girl Charmy.
True.
Yeah. Ah.
Well, damn, boys. I suppose that we could call that the end of the episode.
That's a wrap, huh?
Good.
That is a wrap.
There we go. Wonderful.
Well, I suppose next time we'll be coming back at the what's the
It's time
Fishman
skip.
Island arc. Well, back
Fishman Island!
Return to Sabaody. Is that considered part of Fishman Island, or is that different?
Yeah, I think it's part of it. Like,
We'll do them at the same time. It's only a couple chapters.
Yeah, Return to Sabaody's 4 chapters, and Fishman's like 50.
Yeah.
Fishman is the lowest ranking arc of post time skip, pretty much. I think it's considered.
Oh, 100% has to be.
Although
Like
I would
to
say
say-
Post or Punk Hazard could be on the same level as that one, but
I just like to say that it's just post time skip is just all gas, so it's just tough.
true. Post time skip is like objectively better than
Oh, 100%.
than
Oh,
pre time
yes.
skip.
I like regardless if you think Fishman Island or Punk Hazard is the worst one post time skip, I like them a lot more than some of the early arcs of One Piece.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like,
Easily.
I don't know, man. I would put like them both like on Alabasta's level.
Oh yeah, I'd say so. I just hated the freaking antagonist in Fishman, but we'll talk about that when we talk about Fishman.
He sucked.
Cody Jones
All right.
and Vanderdecken. Oh well.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah. Catch you next time. Thanks for joining us again, Shane.
Thanks
It's
for
always a
having me as
pleasure.
always.
Appreciate it.